Hey everybody, it's Lance with Ride with Lance, and today I've got the Puckipuppy Labrador Pro again. This is Puckipuppy's new Labrador, upgraded Labrador, the Labrador Pro. Last video on this, we took this off-roading. It didn't have any of the accessories on, and I took it off-roading. This time, we're going to treat it as a commuter. So I went ahead and put all the accessories they sent to me, which included the rear view mirrors, the front rack, the rear bag, fenders were already on it, rack was already on it, and I think that's about it. But let's go see how this will do if you're considering using this as a commuter bike, and that pretty much for the people who would want to commute but maybe want to take a trail or a rougher ride or rougher road home, you know, a little more exciting than just the street. But let's see how it does with these accessories I put on there. All right, we are going to commute ourselves to 7-Eleven. Get a couple of sodas. It's a nice warm day. Soda sounds good today. Later on, when this ride is through. But we're going to take the path. We're going to take the road, maybe a dirt trail, kind of over the mountain and through the woods to the convenience store we go. And we'll see if this makes a good commuter bike for those who want to commute, maybe to work or to a store, but don't always want to take a nice smooth path. Now again, this is full suspension. This is the new Puckipuppy Pro. And so far, I haven't had any issues with it. There's a few things I would probably do or modify on it to get it into a more my style of riding position. Number one being raising these bars. These bars are in the mountain bike riding position. This is what I'm talking about right here. Going down a smoother road, hey, see a dirt road? Let's go see what's down here. But you know what? Let's go see what's down that one over there. Yeah, it's been a while since I've been able to ride down this road safely. We had a big homeless problem living down here, and residents who would come down here, you know, and walk were getting attacked. But the city has come in since, moved them to a new location, and right over here on the other side of the bushes, I don't know if we'll be able to see it, they're building some of those small like trailer homes for the homeless, for the ones who want to live somewhere other than a tent. But yeah, I haven't seen this. They've did some weed whacking out here, cut it down. But a little more about this like cargo package. I mean, I got a front basket, and they gave me that rear trunk bag, if that's what you want to call it. And it does have like pannier bags tucked in the side. They're zipped up now. I wasn't carrying that much stuff. But it really comes in handy if you want to use this for commuting. And you know, I think some people, when they hear the word commuting, they think about riding to work. I think I'm coming up on a dead end here. Let me turn around. Yeah, I think a lot of people, when they hear the word commuting, they means riding your bike to work. Well, yeah, it does. But it also could be just commuting to the store, like I'm going to do now. And if you want to commute in a little more exciting way, get a fat tire bike like this, the new Labrador Pro. Now they still have the Labrador. Now I don't know if that's going to be phased out or if it's just going to be, they're just going to have two offerings now. You know, the regular Labrador and the Labrador Pro. Now, if you want to see all the specs on this, I'm not going to go over them again. I did in my first video. There's a link in the description. You can click that link and it'll take you right there to this bike. And you can read up on all the different specs and compare it to the regular Labrador and see what's different. And there'll be a discount code there too if you decide that you like it and you want to buy it. Who doesn't want a little extra money off? Where they can get it, right? Well, let's move down the trail a little. We'll get back onto the hard pack, back onto the pavement, and we'll get into some neighborhood street riding. All right, so there are a few things I would do to upgrade this bike to make it my own, personalize it, make it comfortable for me. The first thing I do is raise the handlebars. I would put my favorite bars on them. They have a 3.5-inch rise. I could still use the same handlebar stem, but it'd get me into a more upright riding position and a little wider stance on my arms and width-wise. And what else would I do? I would probably change the seat. I'd probably get a more comfortable seat. This one's not so bad, but there are more comfortable ones out there. And what else would I change? Well, I would definitely change these rear view mirrors that they sent. I hate to say it, but they're no good. They shake and vibrate everywhere, so you can't really even see what's behind you, if you could see. But these are so close together, the only place for me to mount them, it makes it really hard to see around my shoulders. I have to like really lean over to see. Let's go over to the park over here and do a little park riding. I guess show the versatility of this bike, or see if there is a versatility of this bike besides off-road. So far it's doing good on the streets. I have no complaints. It is pretty maneuverable in the tight stuff. There, let's back down the PAS level down to 1. Let's put it into first gear. And see how it is on tight little things around this. Yeah, pretty good control. Almost had the, looks like I'm gonna have to do a little adjusting of the derailleur. I'm going around these little tight turns right here. The handlebar is almost hitting my knee. And I've got control. So that's a pretty tight turn. Let's ride around here some more. All right, one of the other things I wanted to show you is this step over height. Now, even though I like how they made the bar go down, it is still pretty high. I'm 6 foot tall. And with the bag on the back, you can see how high I have to bring my foot up to get over the back. So I have to lean it over like that and then get my foot over. Almost knocked me down like that. Now the bigger problem is getting your foot back over, because if you take it over the middle here, you could catch your heel. That's usually how I do it when I have a bag on here. And you've got to really step back, lean over to get that heel to clear this. Because if you don't, and you catch your heel on that, you just may end up on your back. Now I know Puckipuppy makes other bikes that are step-throughs that are probably just as nice. So if this one doesn't work out for you, check out one of those. But for now, let's get back to the ride to 7-Eleven and get some sodas. All right, let's go. Okay, we got a few bumps here. Pretty nice with that rear suspension. Let's get back on the street here. Get over to 7-Eleven, get a couple Pepsi Zeros. Maybe you can go to the pool a little later tonight. It's about 80, 82 degrees. It's a really nice day. But one thing I wanted to say about the rear suspension, it does work nice. But if you plan to do off-roading and you ride where that back end might come off the ground, you're probably going to hear a big clunk because the rebound on the rear shock is pretty strong. So if that back wheel comes off, it's going to shoot back and you're going to hear a clunk. Now, I don't think it does any harm to it. It's too bad it wasn't adjustable. But still, I think it works pretty good. Let's go out here onto the main street. We're going to turn right. And get over to 7-Eleven. All right. Get over here in the bike lane. Let's do a little throttle. Throttle only. Yeah, I'm not that fond of this type of riding, just because drivers just don't always see you. And that can be a scary thing sometimes. See what I mean? I'm just going to stick there and wait there. Just be in the way. All right, come around the backside to the store. And I will be right back. All right, got my Pepsi Zeros. I gotta figure out what's the best way to get back. Is it go back to the intersection or down over here? Let's go through the parking lots a little. See if we get to a good spot where we can cross. Oh, perfect. There we go. We'll continue down the street, commuter style. Yep, definitely have to do some adjusting of that derailleur. But anyways, I've got this pointed towards home, 28 miles an hour. So you guys have a great day, great ride, great week, and I will see you on the next video. Bye.